Picture of me.
Hi, say hi.
Anyway, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Thursday, and it is build day 91 on a construction schedule out at Villa FELIZ. It was nice and blue and pretty. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Now it's starting to cloud up a little bit. So I'm wondering if we're going to have a repeat performance of yesterday's on again, off again rain schedule. I don't know. Anyway, this morning we are going to focus, hopefully, on the roof beams, and I want to see that one room that we're actually doing the addition of the slab and the beams and back behind the patio. There were several folks this morning that had some comments. We, as always, great comments in the cross collaboration of the comment section, and they had some concerns about the footings and things like that. Well, again, you have to understand that this is basically, if you were doing a remodeling, even though we're not doing remodeling, it's new, this was not part of the original phase. So when you do things like that, sometimes you have to make some modifications, but we have everything in control as far as safety goes. Those footings, even though they're up a little bit higher, we're going to encase those all in concrete, which is actually going to end up being stronger than what we did before, with only sitting directly on soil. So all where there would normally be soil around those footings, there's going to be full concrete around those. So we should have a stronger build for that as well. So no problems there. Anyway, and today, one of the things, we are supposed to have a visitor coming by, one of the subscribers who is also a vlogger. I didn't receive anything from him yesterday. He might be in transit, he might not have a phone, I don't know. If he comes, he comes, and it will be an exciting day if he does come. And if not, I'm sure we will reschedule for another time, but it's going to be fun. I look forward to his visit. Also, I would like to give a warm shout out to Belen and Charles from Taguig. Charles is actually from South Carolina, which is, as you know, is my home in the US. And I want to extend him a warm shout out, and thanks for reaching out to me here and being a subscriber here on My PI Dream. So anyway, let's get out to the build site. There's a lot of exciting things that are going on today. Anytime we do building, it's an exciting time for me. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Hi, are you serious? What the? Oh, are you telling me it's gonna rain today? Rain? Yeah? Uh-oh. Oh, I need to go back and get my umbrella. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you so much. I gotta go get my umbrella. Thank you. I forgot. Forgot my umbrella. Hi. Good. Yes, good morning. I don't have any with me now, but when I go grocery shopping, okay? See you later. Bye. Bye. Good morning, Roy. What is that? What was that show you were just watching?
Sharon? Movie star.
Talk
show, Magandang Buhay.
Buhay. Yeah. I think that's a popular channel. I saw there, Magandang Buhay. I saw that when I was in the hotel. Ah, Lola Janet. Ah, good morning. How is everybody? How are you today? Fine. Hi, Tess. How are you? What are you cooking tonight?
Pork sinigang and pork with tomato and spicy.
Ah, the pork sinigang. Pork sinigang tonight. I will take one of those. Okay, thanks. Have a great day. Morning, Bart. How are you today? Good morning. What do you have? Oh, that looks like. Is that Choco? Eating. Is that Choco? Choco? Is that her breakfast? Hi. Okay. I'll see you later. Here. Oh, wait a minute. You're faint. Oh. My hands are all sticky now. I see you later. Have a great day. Bye, Amber. Bye. Bye. I am fine. How are you today?
Why you only now I see you? Where you have been?
I am working every single day.
Maybe I'm now only here.
Yes, this is the first time so are you not only a cook, you're also a...
No, this is my nephew.
Oh, nephew. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that. So are you helping today? Are you a gas station attendant today?
You want to order again my food? Maybe on Saturday.
Maybe on Saturday. I'll see.
Tell him to test.
Okay, I will. Then I'll place my order with Tess then.
Tell him, okay?
Okay.
Or test.
Or Tess.
Okay.
Okay. They were
And then
great.
how many pieces you want, okay?
I will let them know. And my worker said thank you. That was very good.
Your worker, he likes all.
They liked it. It was
really?
It was very good. Okay. I have to go to work. I'll see you later.
Okay,
How are you today? Good morning. How are you this morning? So tell me, do you watch the weather in the morning? Are we going to get rain today or no rain?
Rain.
We're going to, that's where I brought my umbrella. My best. Hi, Selene. How are you? How are you? Yes? I saw you on Facebook. Yeah, I saw her. She has a beautiful page on Facebook. Okay, well, I have to go. I have to go to work. I will see you later. Have a wonderful day, guys. See you later. Morning, Cal. Anyway, it's a great trip walking through town this morning. You got actually to meet some of my friends that you don't normally get to meet. And Celine at the very end, she's actually she's deaf, but I look forward every day. She's usually somewhere around, and then when she sees me walking down the street, she gets so excited. And she actually has a Facebook page, and I talk with her on Facebook every now and then. She's a sweet girl. So anyway, lots of good things today. What I didn't mention earlier, and I meant to mention when I was doing the intro, is I received an email from the developer. And if you remember, about a week ago, I think it was last Wednesday, there was a meeting at the clubhouse, and one of the topics that I brought up, and I requested special consideration to the developer who chaired the meeting last week, was the section in our area that's on a moratorium. And I made a recommendation to him, and I asked him if it would be possible for him to basically take deposits on that area. What I'll do is when I get out to the development and I get by Akubo, I will provide you with the specific details from that email. So I am excited. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Wow. as you can see, everybody's doing stuff. The people on the top, they are working on that's the drain. That's going to be a trench drain in the front. That's going to go along with there's a trench drain that goes down to the sump right here. There's going to be, let me talk a little bit more about the drainage solutions that we're going to have here for potential flooding, to prevent potential flooding. And then there will be a trench. There will be a trench here on the side of the steps going down. There will be a trench on that side, and those will all be connected to the perforated pipe system that's going back to the cistern. And of course, the entire perimeter around the beam, the floor beam around the entire basement will also have the perforated pipe that's going to be sitting on top of about 60 centimeters of crushed rock, and have crushed rock on top of it. And we will be enclosing, we will put like landscape fabric around it so that you don't get any soil or dirt inside the holes to clog that. Well, anyway, everything is proceeding on plan, and I'm really excited about them starting on the drainage. So I'm gonna make a quick run into my barangay, into right by my apartment, to the Sari store where I get my water. And because you can see I'm out of water inside Bahay Kubo. So let me get that taken care of, and then we'll be back out here to the site, and we will focus on building. So anyway, the time has arrived. I have my friends who have arrived from a long time. I've been talking about 3 months with Steve here, and Steve actually is a vlogger. I know many of you probably know him. Steve is a vlogger, and his channel is Cagayan Valley, Isabela, and Beyond. Right?
Isabela and Beyond, that's correct.
And it's actually just like our channel right here. It's a small. We're a small community, and what I like about a lot of the small channels, the smaller channels, a lot of the folks are they're upright and personal. And Steve, I've been communicating with him for quite a while, and he's a card. I'm going to tell you, Steve is quite a card. He was actually in a deployed location, one of the deployed locations that I was at, and he did a parody of our channel right here. As a matter of fact, what's it is today?
Today is build day 91. 91.
You see what I'm saying? So anyway, I would like to introduce his wife Molly over here.
Hello.
And she's also on the channel, and your family down there, and they actually have a very nice place. And who is the one that actually runs the general store? That's your general store that's there? And it is the neatest. That general store looks so neat. And did you do the decorating of the outside area and things like that, or who did that? It's actually, it's like the neatest looking.
She decorates.
It is a beautiful, and it's not a sorry store, is it?
Yeah.
What do you, is it a sorry?
It's a sorry, but it's a walk-in.
It's a walk-in. It's a walk-in. Sorry, you don't normally see that around here. And I want to. Well, everybody's kind of disappearing now. So here's some. Can introduce
This is Jerry. That's Molly's brother and his wife Salvi.
and welcome you, and I'm glad you guys got to visit down here as well. We're gonna sit here and chat for a while, and actually Steve's site is one of my recommended sites on there. If you look in the to the right, and it shows, I don't know if it's I recommend or I like or something like that. I definitely like Steve's because this is a down home. It's one of my, he's one of my good old boys.
Good old Southern boys.
Good old Southern boys. So we're gonna chat here for a while, and we're gonna talk about the house, and we're gonna do some catching up, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
Just a minute, James. Hey, just for Roger and Noli and Ray, I finally met James, and I did pass on your message to him.
And I look forward to seeing your videos. So we got GoPro on GoPro actually going. All right, guys, safe travels. Take care. Well, anyway, another wonderful visit by my good friend Steve and his wife Molly, and the family. And so anyway, let's get back to business as usual. I didn't get lunch yet. So anyway, moving ahead on the pump housing storage unit right here, and again, we're going to cut, all this will be cut off here, the input to the water, all these will be cleaned up, we'll move them back, and this unit actually will be turned 90 degrees from its location here, where this pipe will actually be ended up connecting into here, but we're going to move it back a little bit to clean up some of the piping, and we'll also need to put individualized shutoff valves on each one of them, and that's the one that's going to segregate each parts of the house. In the event that you have a leak somewhere, you can actually shut off that part of the house from down here without affecting the water to the rest of the house. So each one of these pipes, each one of these will have a individual ball valve. So while Steve and Molly were here, they dug out, this is going to be a trench right here, and it will be covered, and it will actually evacuate water. What this is going to end up being cut out down this end as well. This is part of the slope of the driveway that's coming in. Water will end up here from the heavy rainfalls, and it will be evacuated from here, plus 2 other steps going up the hill, and it will actually be going, we're actually going to send it directly to the sewer system. We're not going to put that in the cistern, because the amount of water flow that would be coming down at that point right there, plus the gutter system, plus at the base of the stairway, is going to be too much capacity for the cistern to hold. Kind of did a rough calculation on that, and we're like, no, that's not going to work. So the good thing is, it's actually better to have all the storm water, except for what's coming off of the roof, which we want water to come for the cistern. We're going to send that out to the sewer system. So anyway, now that our guests have departed and we did a quick walkthrough inside the basement area, we actually are in a brownout right now, and so I'm going to take this opportunity and brownout really doesn't hurt anything inside the basement, except for we were just about to do the correction on all the PPR pipe that's going to the pump. We're going to set the pump back a little bit further back inside the housing case, and then we're going to put the valves on there. So without electricity we can't do that, so I'm not sure what my builder's doing right now, but I want to be there when he does that. So when the electricity comes back on, I want to watch him actually hook up all the PPRs. So anyway, what I want to talk about at this point right now is what I discussed a little bit earlier this morning. I said I would give you the details. The developer actually reconsidered during the meeting last week when I brought up the proposal for the offering of the lot spec over here again as basically as a reservation to be able to purchase later on. So he sent a very kind email back to my wife and myself, and let me just explain some of the details. So now basically it's still sort of like a moratorium. I guess it's sort of like a moratorium, but you can actually reserve a lot over here. So if you pick a prime lot, and this is something that you want as soon as the moratorium opens up, or 12 months, or whatever the specific details are, and I'll give you the contact information in the description block of today's video, where you can get all the details and the specifics. But when that comes up, that is basically, you can actually purchase that specific lot, and it will be yours. So anyway, there were 4 conditions that he put inside the email, and for the reservation, it's a 200,000 peso reservation, which is equivalent to about 4,000 US dollars. It says reservation will be required from the buyer upon submission of the reservation agreement, which will be drafted. So the marketing team or whoever's in charge of TME, TIERRA Estates, they will work with you drafting up a reservation document. and then you will be able to reserve a specific lot. It says another one of the requirements is buyer info sheet and valid ID. And a valid ID, I suspect, is going to be like either if you're a Philippine citizen, you would have your Philippine ID, something that says you are actually authorized to purchase the property. And then it says chosen lot will be reserved for 1 year under the contract, which will be agreed upon. Terms and conditions shall be spelled out. Then the last thing in the email said the reservation shall be forfeited if the buyer should decide not to buy. So basically, if you committed yourself and basically you're putting a hold on a specific piece of property that somebody else could buy, if you decide not to do it, you forfeit your down payment or your deposit or your reservation, and that way they can sell it to somebody else. So I think this is a great way of doing things. So we've moved forward to where before you couldn't even think about purchasing a lot over here, and now he's opened this area up. So I give the developer, and his name is Mr. Montanola, by the way, and I give him 2 thumbs up and great credit for working with us, for those of us who actually, or those of you who actually are thinking of getting a property or a lot in this phase over here. So that worked out very good. Anyway, it's the end of the day again. And I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough just on a couple of things, but I just got done talking with my builder again. I talk so much about when you're building and what you think is what you want, and then later on sometimes you see something different and you make changes, and that's again, we did possibly another change today. And I would like to show you what I think is a great change in the design of this the basement area. So I was standing here today, and you remember yesterday when I was down inside the basement, and then all the clouds came over and it got kind of dark, and it was actually pretty dark inside the basement. Of course, I said we have lights that will actually, we have plenty of lights. But I got to thinking today when I was standing inside of here, let me show you from my vantage point. So we're inside the basement side here, and I was standing here, and I started looking at this area right here, and this whole wall, every one of the walls down here is supposed to be concrete hollow block, like you see what we're doing all around the basement. So I got to thinking, I was looking here, and I thought, you know what would look great, since this is a stairway that's coming down, and this is all going to be filled in with concrete hollow block and plastered. Same here. Same with these right here. My idea was, what if we put tempered glass here? A 3-paneled tempered glass wall here. And then, of course, it would have security bars inside here for security, of course. But just imagine the amount of light. And that dirt wouldn't be back there because the ground level is right where this grass is right here. So all that would be cleared. We would have natural light coming in. Tell me what you think. So also today, our pump room, water inlet, water outlet room. Again, he would have probably gotten a lot of the plumbing done. There's our fixtures, and we actually have some, here's our valves inside here. And if you ever put something in with some valves, these are the kind that you want to get, the ones that if you have a problem with your valve inside here, that this can actually be replaced, especially if it's going inside a wall or something like that. This part of the unit can actually be unscrewed, and this section can be replaced. Some of the other units you can't, it's too difficult to replace your valve inside there. And of course today the trenching for the beams for the room that's going to be below the patio. So, and they started moving. They actually dug all day, and towards the end of the day, they were starting to evacuate some of the dirt. You can see it was actually pretty hot, all that was filled in. So they were moving it out with the buckets just a little bit earlier, but it's way past closing time right now. And of course, all the work on the roof. As you saw, I just went up there and I did some inspection, and my builder was up there also, and that's when we started talking about this area being all tempered glass and allowing a lot of natural light to come inside here. I think that would look awesome. And he told me the price, and you'd be surprised. It was a good price. Well, I'm going to close for today. Today was an interesting day, and I thank Steve and Molly and his family for coming down and spending a little bit of time with us here. And also a shout out to you guys that Steve left behind, Ray, Roger, and Noli. And thanks for keeping my PI Dream on your radar where you are at right now. So anyway, I'm closing for today. I have no electricity here, which probably means I have no electricity back at my little apartment, because it's only 1 kilometer down the road. And I called up Henry, the German guy, my German neighbor here in the subdivision. He said, no, the problem is outside the gate. It's not inside the subdivision. So it's Bottleneck 2, and it's community-wide. So I hope I have enough electricity when I get back to actually close out the video and get this uploaded on time this evening. We will see. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And the way you do that is just by clicking on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. And when you do, you become a subscriber, then you will be notified of the latest updates when I push a new video. So until tomorrow, which is going to be build date 92. Yes, build date 92 out here at Villa FELIZ. You have a wonderful day. Is that fuse? Fuse?
Yes.
Is it bad? Bad? So now you know why we don't have electricity in there. It's actually not the whole community. It's just a subdivision, and that's because of that fuse right there. What? Are you in? You're in different clothes. She was wearing something different now. Oh! Oh, is this for me? For me? Thank you. Here, you hold the camera. Here. Yeah. Okay, you take a picture of me. You got it? Hold on. Okay, no, you don't. Right, you ready? Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of you taking a picture of me. Picture of me.
Hi, say hi.
You taking a picture of me? You taking a picture of me? Okay, I have to go. Bye. Next star. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, see you later, guys. See you. Oh, thank you. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye.